Bitch, please. It's Friday. Shoot.
Electronic, supersonic, hypnotic funk. Electronic, supersonic.
What is it with me and recording in the bathroom? Last week was in the bathroom, this week was in the bathroom. Next week, is it gonna be a different bathroom? I don't know. Hey! Before I go on into my questions, I want to introduce you to my new best friend. His name is Edward. And he's my new cell phone. I switched services today from Sprint to T-Mobile because Sprint sucked. And I've heard a lot of good things about T-Mobile, so hopefully everything goes well. So that's it. Yeah. So my question wasn't really a question, it was more like, show us something, and I asked you guys to show us, the viewers, 3 things that you guys found special. And so, one of the 3 things is, without my iPod, I would go insane, and basically anything that will give me my whole collection of music, I will love forever, and thus it's my iPod. The second thing would probably be my computer, which I can't really record. I mean, I could show you in the mirror, but I really don't want to get up. And the third thing would probably be my new cell phone. That, and actually the fourth thing, I know I only said 3, but I want to say 4 because it's my question and I can do whatever I want. And the fourth thing would probably be all my books. All my books, like from the Twilight series, the Harry Potter series, to like Augustine Borrow books, whatever else I read, all my books, basically. Lacey, you asked if people knew about our YouTube hobby, and the answer is yes, people do know. I think my parents might know. My mom, I think she knows I make videos. I don't think she knows that I post them on the internet. Her boyfriend Eric, I think, is the same. I don't know, but all my friends know that I make videos on YouTube and crap like that. Michael, you asked if you could take any class, what would it be? And it could be anything. And I choose Transfiguration class with Professor McGonagall or Apparition class. Either one would be pretty cool. Like, I would want to turn into a cat. That would be like the best thing in the world. Or that, or I can just, if I just don't want to be at work anymore, I can be like, and just appear in Paris, France, and that would equally be as amazing as the other. Nick, you asked if you went to Wonderland, would you stay or would you go home? And I'd probably, I'd live in Wonderland, I'd stay there, and then every now and then I'd go visit the real world, kind of like visiting the big city. I would probably go to the real world and shop and go back to my house, which is in Wonderland. I would do that. I would choose that. Because I think Wonderland would be like, I don't know, the best thing in the world. So why would I settle for real life when I can go to Wonderland? Nick, you also challenged us to record in a public place, and I totally forgot. I'll do it next week, I promise. I was so busy today, and I just forgot about that. But I'll show you my mom if you really want me to. So, let's go! Mom, say hi.
Ay, con la cara de cansado. Mira nada más que cara atrás.
Alright, that was my mom. Johnny, you asked if we had a choice, would we choose to be blind or deaf? And I'd probably choose to be blind because I cannot live without music. And if I had my vision, but I had, no hearing, I swear, I would go crazy. I would go crazy. Without my music, I don't know what I would do. That, and I'd probably have to give up on being a musician. So, that would also suck. So, whatever, I don't care about looking and seeing and stuff. I would rather keep my hearing for music's sake and just because. And then, if I find, I can judge someone by their personality, not by their looks anymore. I mean, not that I ever did that, but we're a little shallow like Lacey. She likes big dicks, and I do too. Awkward. My question is going to be a very simple question. It's going to be, how are you? What's going on in your life? And because I want to know how you guys are. Seeing as I'm like kind of busy at the moment, I like don't text as much as I could to you guys, and like, you know, Lacey, I miss talking to you on iChat till like 3 in the morning and stuff like that, and I miss talking to Nick during work, and Michael, and Johnny never really texted me back that many times, but I'm sure if I had a conversation with you, we would totally hit it off down that way. So yeah, and for those people who keep asking me if I have syphilis, I don't have syphilis. And even if I did, it's curable. So I don't know where you got that from, but you're crazy. It's freaking awesome Music Friday! I introduce you to Paper Bird.
If I were a bumblebee, I'd sting you on the kisser. And if you were a ladybug, you'd say to me, no mister. That's the way with bugs and lovers.
Now, Paper Bird is like a combination of jazz, alternative, indie, acoustic, folk, rock mixed together. It's goodness, and it's 3 awesome ladies. 1, actually 2, which I went to school with, and they're really good. Like, I always envied Jenny Patterson's voice. I've never heard Esme Patterson's voice, but both of them are pretty cool. And then the third one, I don't really know her name that well. She has a really cool voice. Like, it's from the 20s, and I really like it a lot. My favorite song of theirs is Bumblebee, which I listen to when I just need a burst of happiness, and they're really good. They're really good live. It's basically 3 girls and like 3 other guys. The guys play the instruments and the girls are the voices, and they're so good live that it's just, I don't know. It makes Britney Spears sound even worse, if that's possible. So enjoy them, love them. I'll show you to their MySpace page on the link on the side, and yeah, hopefully they get their music on iTunes soon. But they do have it on Snowcap, which is sponsored by MySpace, and you can get their album there. So enjoy their music and check them out and add them because they are super cool, and if you don't add them, then you are basically listening to Heidi Montag, and that equals that you suck. Have a good weekend.